Welcome to Comic Chat with Gat. We are a weekly podcast about comic books and pop culture and comic culture and sometimes board games. I am one of your hosts, Taylor Catcher, and usually you'd hear Chris Gatley's amazing voice right now, but he is not here, so this episode is Comic Chat sans Gat. And I know that you probably just don't want to hear me just talk to myself about comic books for an entire episode, so I thought of something fun that might work, might not. Please tell me if you kind of enjoy it or don't. I'm going to do a dramatic read in character of the free Comic Book Day comic Scooby Doo Team Up featuring the Superfriends. So I hope you like it. I'm going to start, and don't hate me. I guess it's going to be kind of hard to follow. Just know that I'm doing different voices for different people, and I'll try to get you caught up with that Hall of Justice sounding dude from the Superfriends show. But if not, just bear with me. So, let's start.
Meanwhile at the Hall of Justice.
You mean to tell me that the Hall of Justice, the headquarters of the Superfriends, is haunted?
It seems to be.
We're calling them the Rainbow Ghosts because there are 7 of them and 1 for each color of the rainbow. Wow, Aquaman, but why would you need our help to deal with those ghosts? You're the world's greatest heroes. I even have a complete set of Super Friends trading cards showing all of your friends and villains. Fred's right. I mean, Aquaman is king of the 7 seas. That's right, Daphne. And Wonder Woman is an Amazon princess. As you well know, my honorary Amazon sisters.
And Batman and Robin are like the Caped Crusaders. Ruriramek Ruro. The Masked Manhunters.
We get the point, guys. Not to mention Superman, the Man of Steel. Say, where is Superman anyway?
We can look up to the screen to see Superman fighting a ghost.
That's our problem. Our security cameras recorded this video footage last night when one of the ghosts attacked Superman.
Attacked Superman? Well, that was a mistake.
You think so?
What was that blast?
We see Superman getting zapped into non-existence by the Green Ghost.
And where's Rooperman?
What did those ghosts do to Superman? We don't know, Daphne, but what happened? But no one's seen Superman since then. I thought kryptonite could only harm Superman. Or magic. And ghosts are certainly magical.
If people found out that Superman is gone, there would be panic and even an incredible crime wave. We need to make everything look as normal as possible.
That's why we need you to investigate the Rainbow Ghosts quietly, while we protect people from crime and natural disasters as usual.
But I'm scared of ghosts, Robin. In fact, I'm kind of scared of rainbows too.
Won't people know something's wrong when they see us searching around the Hall of Justice?
Not necessarily, Fred. I have an idea.
Minutes later, we see our classic Shaggy, Velma, and Scooby dressed as the Junior Super Friends.
Are you sure your Junior Super Friends won't mind us borrowing their clothes?
Not at all. They completed their training with us long ago.
Wendy's an FBI agent now. Marvin, a dentist in Pittsburgh, and Wonder Dog. Well, we can't talk about Wonder Dog. It's a matter of national security. Check it out, Daphne. We're Zan and Jana, the Wonder Twins. Wouldn't it be cool to have their shape-changing powers too? Form of a puddle. Shape of an ostrich, so I can bury my head in the sand. It's not a bad likeness. If no one looks too closely, you guys could pass for the real thing. No one would suspect that anything is out of place.
Supergirl? Roopergirl?
That's right, Scooby. Roopergirl. Since I have the same powers as my cousin Superman, I can tackle the crises that he'd normally handle. And if I fly at super speed, all people will see is a blue and red blur, just like him. Meep, 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 meep. What's that noise?
It's the trouble alert.
What's the problem?
When the name starts with trouble, like anything that starts with trouble is a problem.
It's the Rainbow Ghosts.
But why are they?
Well, one of them is right here. Like then we're not a roast. Supergirl, get the kids to safety. We'll deal with the ghosts.
Right.
Stand back! No one can break free of my magic lasso! Merciful Minerva! Unless the lasso passes right through them, that is! Well, we may be miles from the ocean, but even on land I can still use water that stops that ghost.
Good try, Aquaman, but the water passed right through the ghost, too! It had an effect, though. Look.
I didn't expect water to do that! The ghost disappeared as though it was never here.
That's because it wasn't.
What do you mean, Batman?
That ghost was a 3D hologram. The water from your hose short-circuited its projector.
Then that wasn't the real ghost.
No, it was not, but I am.
Great Hera, another cup. Gasp. Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
They're gone.
And yes, now so are you! In another part of the Hall of Justice.
Okay, this should be far enough. Stay here, everyone, where it's safe.
Fine by me.
Why can't we help? I've been through dangerous situations before, Supergirl. But those ghosts beat Superman, and you don't have any superpowers. I'll go find the Superfriends.
No, you won't go anywhere.
Another roast.
Don't worry, Scooby. My super strength is no match for a...
It can't be. This ghost is as strong as I am.
No, stronger.
We have to go help Supergirl.
Like, I'll help by staying out of her way. Far, far out of her way.
Fools! You seek to help Supergirl?
Scoob. Like, don't tell me there's another ghost right behind us. Okay. But, like, is there another ghost right behind us? Roro. Yellow? What a coincidence, because I have a yellow streak down my back. Yikes.
Supergirl is beyond your help.
That beam, it trapped Supergirl like a flying ember.
So much for a real threat. It will be simple to deal with these junior super friends.
Who? Us? We're no junior super friends, man. We're just like selling cookies in the Hall of Justice while wearing costumes.
Wait a minute. I know these kids and that dog.
You do?
You do? These aren't junior super friends. The meddling kids are really those meddling kids.
Well, if you know us, that means we know you. One good unmasked deserves another.
Oh my gosh, Fred. That's no ghost. It's one of Batman's villains, the Scarecrow.
If he's a supervillain, then all these other ghosts must be... Yes. The Legion of Doom.
Like, there's no super friends left to save us. Can we go home now?
To be continued. Read the rest of the story in the Scooby Doo Team Up graphic novel.
Okay, if that was really bad, you guys can tell me. I'm probably going to test it with Chris and Joe first. So if there's no episode this week, you'll never hear this and know why. So that's that. I guess to wrap this up, I did read Archie #2. I know you were wondering. It was also fantastic. Betty was the best. I mean, can you believe she did the thing she did? I don't want to spoil it, but the wink, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, well, I don't care how much money or like how hot Veronica is supposed to be, but I mean, why would you? I mean, Betty's the best. That's just it. Anyway, thank you for listening to this extremely short comic chat with Gat. I hope you like it. I hope I like it enough to put it out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye. Oh, I guess I should wrap this up. So thank you for listening to Comic Chat with Gat. Please subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/cbxcasts, or also subscribe to the podcast anywhere you get podcasts, SoundCloud, iTunes, Pocket Casts, whatever. However you get your podcast, subscribe to Comic Chat with Gat. You can follow us on Twitter at ComicChatWGat or Instagram at ComicChatWithGat. We have fun stuff go up usually every week. We play some tabletop stuff. It's good times. So thank you for listening. And I have been your one and only host, Taylor. You can find me at TCatch on Twitter. That's TK4TCH. You can find all of our other podcasts under the CBX Casts header on the YouTube page, or go to cbxcasts.com. That's cbxcasts.com. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.